In Jacinta Allan's Victoria, identity politics reigns supreme. Your identity, as long as you're not a heterosexual white male, is your most important attribute. However, the identity that trumps all is your Aboriginality. If you identify as Aboriginal, the Victorian Government wants to treat you more favourably. Yes, it's divisive. Yes, it's immoral, but the government just doesn't seem to care. Take, for example, the recent policy in St Vincent's Hospital, Melbourne, giving Aboriginal patients priority treatment in emergency departments. If you're Aboriginal, you will automatically be triaged as at least Category 3, no matter how minor your affliction, potentially placing non-Indigenous people who have more serious clinical concerns behind you in the queue. In my opinion, that simply isn't ethical. But now Ambulance Victoria is in on it too. Thank you to the viewer who sent this in. The ABC ran a piece titled Ambulance Victoria to start asking patients if they are Aboriginal. The first question that comes to mind is, why? Why does it matter? If you're Aboriginal or Asian or anything else, don't all our bodies work the same? Do some treatments only work on certain ethnic groups? Oh, Mr. Robinson, because you're Aboriginal, here's some witchetty grub paste to put on your burns. We keep the real medicine for non-Aboriginal people. And yes, witchetty grub paste was an actual treatment for burns used by some Aboriginal tribes. Ambulance Victoria published news recently about Sissy Austin, a proud Aboriginal woman, shown in the middle here with the paramedics who helped her, who was brutally attacked while out running in the state forest. It was a terrible crime. I'm not here to take anything away from that. But her statement is interesting. The article reported, in a moment that would become pivotal in her healing journey, she asked paramedics Jack Shaw and Jordan Douglas if they knew whose country they were on. Their immediate and respectful acknowledgement of Wadda Wurrung country gave her a sense of cultural safety and comfort. That moment was incredibly healing and comforting for me, Sissy said. When Jack and Jordan acknowledged the country we were on, I knew I was safe in their care. Quite frankly, if I were an Aboriginal person and in need of immediate medical attention, seeing a paramedic approaching, I would immediately know I was safe in their care. I surely don't need them to verify if they know which Aboriginal tribal lands they are on in order to make me feel safe. As long as they know how to treat my injury, that's all I should really worry about. Surely this cultural safety BS is of no consequence when your life is on the line. Furthermore, if I were a paramedic and somebody asked me what country we're on, I would surely answer Australia, because that's a legal and geographical fact. In what world is it the duty of a paramedic, whose primary goal is to look after sick and injured people and transport them safely to a medical facility, to learn all about traditional Aboriginal place names? Surely, if they save the patient from further injury or death, then they've done their job, and done it well. In the article, they also note that in February 2025, Sissy launched Take Back the Track, a national movement and annual day of recognition for women and gender-diverse runners who have experienced violence. What about male runners? Do they never experience violence? Well, here's one, 9 News. Man stabbed while jogging in Melbourne's north. It's always Victoria, isn't it? Of course, Ambulance Victoria have a gender equality action plan, as if female and male paramedics aren't paid exactly the same, a reconciliation action plan, and my personal favourite, their inclusive language guide. Oh, it's a goldmine of woke nonsense. For example, paramedics shouldn't say part Aboriginal, they should just say Aboriginal. Apparently, you're either full Aboriginal or you're not. You shouldn't call teenagers teenagers. You should refer to them as young people between 12 and 18 years. You shouldn't call somebody blind. They simply have a case of vision diversity, don't you know? You should use phrases like hearing person for someone who is not deaf. For example, 3 hearing persons attacked me with machetes in Victoria. Never refer to someone as a mother or a father. That's assuming their gender. Always refer to them as a parent or caregiver. Manpower? No, no, no. People power. Don't even think about saying someone was born male. That's discriminatory. Instead, you must say assigned or presumed male. Sex change? No. Gender affirmation. No matter what a person looks like, never call them a refugee. They're Australian, don't you know? Never describe a person as black, brown or yellow. You should now label them as person of colour. That doesn't sound racist at all. For example, in your paramedic report, you should write, I encountered a person of colour, Australian hearing person with vision diversity, with their penis stuck in the door jamb, assigned or presumed male, caregiver of 3 Australian young people between 12 and 18 years, using their people power to try to remove said penis from the door jamb. Penis was amputated, resulting in immediate gender affirmation. And that's how Ambulance Victoria went woke.